Hey, what's up, guys, and welcome back to another Real Madrid preview. This is the preview to the Champions League semi-final second leg at the Santiago Bernabéu for Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich. What a game! What a night it's going to be, and we got to we got to just enjoy that moment. Apart from having to win this game, apart from going out there and seeing the players play, give it all, give their 100%, we want to see the fans back the team, and obviously, if you're neutral, this is the perfect game. In a sense, as they call it, the European Classico, Real Madrid against Bayern Munich, it produced an absolutely incredible first leg tie away at the Allianz Arena in Munich last week. It's going to produce the same, but this time at the Bernabeu. And Bayern Munich, I think, really needed to kill Real Madrid off. And even if they had a lead, I'm not saying a 3-4-5 goal lead, because that's always going to be tough. But even a 1-0 lead, if they had won the game 2-1, they would go into this game as favourites, because all they have to do is come into this game and not just defend, but they have something to hold on to. Now that game in Munich last week, it essentially doesn't matter, and now in order to decide who goes through, as I said against Man City, it is now a one-leg game that will decide who goes through. But the problem is it's at the Santiago Bernabéu. And against Man City, I said the same. I said it's aware that Etihad is going to be tough. But I think Bayern Munich coming to the Bernabéu, it's going to be absolutely difficult. And this is a Bayern Munich side, by the way. They have just lost away to Stuttgart. And we'll get more into the form and everything later. But I just wanted to bring it out early that away from home, in their last game, it's not looking good for them. I'm just saying. But it's a Champions League night. You never know what's going to happen. You can't really predict, the outcome. You can't really predict what will happen. So you just have to roll with it. And obviously, shocks can happen. Stunning, scenes can happen. But obviously, Real Madrid will be going to this game as favourites, because Bayern Munich failed to kill us off, or even get a one-goal win would have been better than nothing. Now we've got a one-leg game to decide who goes through at the Santiago Bernabéu. Now, I just talked about it earlier, but let's talk about the form coming to this game. Bayern Munich, as I've just said, have lost away from home to Stuttgart. Let's talk about the away form. They've beaten Union Berlin away. They've drawn Arsenal away. That was a good result. They've lost to Heidenheim away. They've beaten Darmstadt away. They've drawn Freiburg away. They've lost to Bochum away. They've lost to Lazio away. They've lost to Leverkusen away. They've beaten Augsburg away. They've beaten... Okay, that's last year. But this year, you can see that away from home, even in the Champions League, they are capable of losing games. And that is a sign that Real Madrid have to obviously take advantage of that. Real Madrid's home form, Cardiff at home win, Barcelona at home win, Manchester City at home a draw, Athletic Club Bilbao at home will win, Celta Vigo at home win, Leipzig at home draw, Sevilla at home win, Girona at home win, Atletico Madrid at home draw, Almeria at home win, and you get what I'm saying. Real Madrid have not lost at home this season. Basically, the two games they've lost were both away at the Wanda Metropolitano against Atletico Madrid. So I think Real Madrid have to win this game, and I think Real Madrid will win this game. And I'll leave the predictions bit to the end, of course, as always. Now, Bayern Munich, I think once again we talk about the same players, but after the first leg, who do I personally think are going to cause a threat? Harry Kane is always going to cause a threat. He's always going to be there. He's always going to score, even if it's a penalty. He's always going to be there. Musiala, we have to talk about Jamal Musiala because in the first leg, he was arguably the best player for Bayern Munich. He absolutely cooked their left side when he switched to the left in the second half. I'm sorry to say this, it really hurts to say this by the way, but Lucas Vazquez got cooked by Musiala and then got cooked by Leroy Sané. Sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. Coleman is injured. But Musiala will be the one to watch. And Leroy Sané as well. On the other side, I thought Mendy as well got done for that goal that Sané scored. The midfield, Leon Goretzka, you never know what you're going to get from him. I thought Lima played really, really well. The defense, I thought Eric Dyer was good, but Kim Min-jae was dreadful. Mazraoui, I thought was meh, came off. And Neuer made some big saves as well. But I'm looking at Kane, I'm looking at Musiala, I'm looking at Sané. The three attacking players for Bayern Munich will cause problems. Kimmich will be a good player, of course. Goretzka is a good player, of course. But I'm not worried. Talk about worried, I'm worried about the front three. But I think Real Madrid can do it. I think Real Madrid has to do it. Now, injuries-wise, for Real Madrid, it's Alaba left. Courtois obviously came back, started against Cardiff. Militao is fully back, so it's Alaba left. For Bayern Munich, it is still Sacha Boey, Bookman, Sarr, Kingsley Coman, and Rafael Guerrero has apparently picked up an injury in their last game against Stuttgart, so apparently he will miss the game as well. Apart from these injuries, not much else. So Coman's still out, Sacha Boey and Guerrero. So you're probably gonna see the same back five for Bayern Munich: Neuer, Mazraoui left back, Kim, Eric Dyer, and probably Kimmich as well. I'm not so sure about Upamecano and De Ligt. I think De Ligt might be out as well, although it didn't say there. But who knows? If you look at their game against Stuttgart, who started at the back? So it was again the back five against Stuttgart was Neuer, Kimmich, Kim, Dyer, and Davies. Upamecano came on, so there could be a chance that Upamecano start, but it's highly likely he will be on the bench, and it will be the same back five with either Mazraoui or Davies at left back. The midfield, Guerrero is most likely out, so you could see Goretzka and Mazraoui. And in the front line, it will probably be Sané, Müller, maybe Gnabry, but certainly Musiala and Kane. So, in terms of the likes of De Ligt, Coman, Sacha Boey and Guerrero, I don't think they'll make it. But speaking of players, let me go through my Real Madrid starting 11. I think this is the best way that you have to line up to win. I've got Lunin in goal. Ancelotti apparently has said that Lunin will start. I really didn't, hear the, quotes really, but I think Lunin will start. One of two reasons: Courtois just came back. That's number one, and Lunin deserves it. I think it'll be really unfair if Courtois, who hasn't played the whole season, comes back suddenly in the team, and the players are already a lot more used to and comfortable with Lunin. And although yes, Courtois has been a teammate of theirs, the chemistry on the pitch is different. When you have been consistently playing with someone, you end up having a good chemistry and relationship with them. So it's best to keep that up, and it's only fair. My back five, Mendy got cooked, let's be honest, by Sane, but he's the only option we've got. Fran Garcia ain't starting. If you start Fran Garcia, you are preparing to lose. And Carvalho on the other side, because Lucas Vazquez got cooked, like I said, by Musiala. The centre halves, it was Rudiger and Nacho, if I'm not wrong. Militao is to start next to Rudiger. I think that is the best centre-back duo you can get right now with no Alaba. The midfield, Tchouaméni has to start at 6. As I've always said, he's the only one who can do that job well, or at the best level. And there is this stat that Real Madrid have not lost in whatever games with Tchouaméni. Wasn't it like 37 games or something? The midfield next to him, I would have Toni Kroos. Obviously, he got the assist for the first goal for Vinicius in the return leg, but you need him for these kind of moments. The vision, the passing, Kroos start, and if you need, Modric to come on. And Fede Valverde came on against Cadiz, but had the rest, so he should be fine. And the front line, Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, and Rodrigo. No change at all. There's a reason why Brahim Diaz, Arda Güler, and Joselu starts against Cadiz, as I said in my preview for that game. To rest and rotate these three, the front line will be essential. This is the best way and the best chance Real Madrid have got to win. The best team you can put out there at the moment. The best team, the most balanced team. Lastly, my score predictions. My last two predictions have actually been correct, by the way. I predicted Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 2, and I predicted Real Madrid 3, Cadiz 0. I'm not, here to keep that up. I'm just here to give my opinion and my prediction. I think Real Madrid win. And it might be a bit of biasness in there, but at home, as I said in the preview against Bayern Munich, the last one, as soon as Real Madrid get something out of that game in Munich, I think Real Madrid go back and win. And I think that's what Real Madrid do best. So I'm going to say Real Madrid to win this game by 3-2 after 90. We're not going to go into extra time. I think 90 minutes will be it. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's preview. Hit the bell instead. Subscribe to the channel on already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.